What's up, gamers? Becco here, back with another skills analysis for another Ayumu. This time it's Ayumu Harada. He won South Japan a few weeks ago by a huge amount of points, something like 30 points. If you're unfamiliar with Ayumu Harada as a player, he is a super technical slack player. He uses very long string, and his freestyles often stand out very much so from the rest of the competitor pool. He has a great set of tricks, and here is the analysis for his freestyle. I already have his clicks done, so I'll just be commentating over his tricks as he goes through them. I think one thing that Ayumu really specializes at in his tricks is he's really good at presenting what he does. This is in terms of space, the space he occupies when he does his movements, as well as how he moves the yo-yo. His pacing is very relaxed, and because of that, he has a pretty easy time hitting a lot of his tricks despite the level of difficulty. For example, this first throw has a ton of super difficult elements there, but he only had one small mistake throughout. And as you can see here, due to Ayumu's long string, the yo-yo really takes up a lot of space in his movements. He uses a lot of zones. For example, as you can see here, he's moving the yo-yo around his left arm a lot, his right arm now, and he does have a few hiccups in this throw, but overall his presentation really stands out with how he emphasizes his elements. This slack movement is so cool. I think another super underrated aspect of Ayumu's yo-yoing is that he often puts a lot of new tricks in his freestyle, and even for a regional event that has some relevancy considering it seeds to Japan Nationals, it's cool to see Ayumu really showcase his style and not worry about doing safe tricks or anything like that. Here's another trick that I really liked. That arm behind the arm hop is super good, as well as these two spin around elements. I think I gave both of those 2 clicks. Great space use, and it adds some good variation to Ayumu's trick set because he's not really known to do tricks where he spins around or anything like that. Really great flow here between those 2 separate tricks, great way to transition between stuff. I love this arm trick as well. The elements are just so well connected and everything flows together great. That slack was also a super good way to end this trick. I really like the intro to this one here, as well as this double arm part. Really clever elements going on here. I think this is probably one of the highest scoring parts of the freestyle for me. Small mistake here, but he's still going. Again here, he's really utilizing some zones, for example crossing his arms. This part of the trick is amazing as well. Cool regen there. I really like that whip sequence, however, I only scored that first part of the whip he does. I feel like the second is repeated, but still really cool. Just wanted to throw that out there. It's interesting because Ayumu does a lot of tricks around his left arm, as you can see, but pretty much all of them are different, and his ability to have so many variations of like a trick archetype is really impressive. For those who are unfamiliar, last year at North Japan, Ayumu did like a completely different freestyle than this. It was primarily almost all horizontal tricks, a lot of speed elements. It was definitely a unique freestyle for him, but it's cool that a year later he pretty much stuck to his normal style and won the competition by so much. As I said throughout the freestyle, I think Ayumu's greatest qualities are that he uses up a lot of space in his tricks. That's partially due to the long string he uses, but he also does a great job at emphasizing his elements from a presentation standpoint. His pacing is always very relaxed too, which means he's able to go quite clean. As you can see there, I think he only had like 10 negatives, which is very, very low for a 3-minute freestyle. And with that being said, he wasn't really doing any sort of generic tricks. I don't think he really had any hooks in there, any standard hops. He did no horizontal, no front style, but yet he still won the contest. Highest tech score, probably highest evaluation scores as well. And it's cool that he's able to kind of relax on stage and stay true to himself, yet score so high. I think that should be inspiring to anyone that really watches this, because I think there's a misconception that you have to yo-yo a certain way to do well in competition nowadays, but players like Ayumu are truly proving that wrong. So overall, I hope you enjoyed this analysis. Let us know in the comments who you'd like to see another analysis for, and thanks for watching.